change is the only constant. But what if we could understand the fundamental forces shaping our world, not just as isolated events, but as part of a grand sweeping narrative? That's what Alvin Toffler, the visionary futurist, offered us in his groundbreaking 1980 book, The Third Wave. Toffler argued that human civilization has been shaped by three distinct waves of change, each transforming society, economics, and our very way of life. The first wave was the agricultural revolution. For millennia, humanity lived by the rhythms of the land. Life was local, communities were tight-knit, and knowledge was passed down through generations. It was a world defined by muscle power and the cycles of nature. Then came the second wave, the Industrial Revolution. This massive upheaval brought with it mass production, urbanization, and a new emphasis on efficiency and standardization. We saw the rise of the nuclear family, the factory system, and mass media. Education became about preparing workers for the assembly line. Time became segmented, and life became increasingly structured and synchronized. But Toffler wasn't content to just analyze the past. He peered into the future, foreseeing the emergence of the third wave, the information and technological revolution. This is the wave we are undeniably living in today. Toffler predicted a society moving beyond the rigid structures of the industrial age. He envisioned a shift from mass production to customized creation, from centralized power to decentralized networks, and from a standardized lifestyle to one of greater individual choice and diversity. He talked about prosumers, individuals who both produce and consume, blurring the lines between roles. Think about content creators on YouTube or Etsy sellers. He spoke of the electronic cottage, where work could be done from home, liberating us from the daily commute. This was revolutionary thinking in 1980. So, how does Toffler's third wave resonate with our world in 2025? It's astonishingly relevant. The digital age, fueled by advancements in computing, the internet, and now artificial intelligence, is accelerating the very trends he described. The rise of artificial intelligence is perhaps the most profound manifestation of the third wave today. AI is automating tasks, personalizing experiences, and fundamentally reshaping industries, echoing Toffler's idea of a move beyond mass production to highly individualized outputs. It's creating new forms of presumption, where users co-create with AI tools. The electronic cottage is now mainstream with remote and hybrid work models. The gig economy thrives on individuals operating as their own enterprises, fulfilling Toffler's vision of more flexible and less hierarchical work structures. Education is becoming increasingly personalized and accessible, moving away from the industrial model of one-size-fits-all. Information flows freely and instantaneously, empowering individuals and challenging traditional power structures. Just as Toffler predicted, social movements can organize globally in an instant. This also brings challenges Toffler might not have fully anticipated, such as the spread of misinformation and the complexities of digital privacy. Furthermore, the third wave brings a clash of values. We see the friction between the remnants of the second wave, large, bureaucratic institutions, and the nimble, networked forces of the third wave. This plays out in politics, economics, and even our daily social interactions. Toffler's genius wasn't just in predicting technologies, but in understanding the human impact of these shifts. He urged us to be adaptable, to embrace lifelong learning, and to understand that the future isn't something that just happens to us, but something we actively create. In 2025, the third wave serves not just as a historical document, but as a powerful lens through which to understand the dizzying pace of change around us. It reminds us that by recognizing the underlying currents, we can better navigate the future, harness its potential, and build a world more aligned with human needs and aspirations. So, which wave are you riding?